earlier this year, I set out to make a product that I could sell because I wanted to turn my woodworking into more than just woodworking. I wanted to actually be something that I could use to make money to then fund more woodworking projects. Over the year, that kind of got lost. So instead, I'm going to make gifts for my family and Patreon members and see if I can make this a product later on down the road.
These are actually for sale on my website, but if you want to watch the video and learn how to make them yourself, you're more than welcome. That's why I make these videos to begin with. These are great little gifts, and it's a way that you can use scrap material as well as getting a little bit of stock to go a very long way. So if you're like me and would prefer to make gifts instead of buying them, go ahead and grab yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, strap in, and watch while I go ahead and make these, and if you want, you can reproduce them yourself. Also, if you do choose to reproduce these yourself, please send pictures of them to me, or at least tag me in a picture of them. I would love to see what kind of designs you all can come up with.
Turned out okay. Softwood isn't the best. We're gonna try hardwood here in a second. That I thought I glued down. That's why softwood's not the best. I'm gonna glue this down, and then we're gonna cut some hardwood pieces. I have a white oak and some cherry. I'm gonna use these. Another thing I learned, I was using a ripping blade for this other ornament. I'm gonna switch the blade out for a cross-cutting blade, which should give me a better finish, as well as making sure that the hardwood is able to hold up in thin little pieces. So these are very curly. There's not a lot of straight grain. Well, there is on the oak. There's actually some straight grain on the oak. But on the cherry, it's more curly. So I'm thinking the cherry will actually hold up a little bit better. So let's go ahead and get the blade out and cut these. Or we'll start with the white oak, and then we'll make ornaments. And I'll just montage this along. So I drew a design on this version, and what I'm going to do is use the table saw to cut this all out. I'm just going to show a montage, and what you'll see is me do the rest of these as well. Maybe not all of them, because there are several blanks, so I'll do as many as possible, kind of get the point across of like what I'm doing, and then I'm just gonna come back and we'll finish up.
I want to thank everyone that subscribed to my channel after this last video. I had hit my 100 subscribers and you guys doubled. I am overwhelmed by the support that you guys have shown, both in not only just subscribing, but also interacting in the comments, liking the video, sharing the video, and encouraging me to continue my craft. I am so humbled, again, by everyone that chose to do that and sharing their time. Thank you so much. I hope to continue to bring you all wonderful content, as well as trying to increase my own safety, as some of you guys pointed out, but also my own quality as we move forward. Thank you so much again. If you guys have not already, please do subscribe. Let me know that you like the video by liking it, or if you don't like it, just go ahead and downvote it and then tell me why you don't like it. I would love to be able to make better videos for everyone. Thank you for choosing to watch the video this far, and let's get back to the video.
Learned quite a bit from that. Can't make them too thin, you gotta make them just thin enough. I got 12. This one has a thick one. As you can see, if you make them too thin, they will come back, and these ones blew up. This is what's left over of the little bit. I'm sure I will find snowflake pieces all over, but that's not what's important now. Now to make the rest. You got cherry and white oak. Yeah,
let it glue dry for 24 hours. I think I think what I'll do is I'll cut these up, glue them together, and then let them sit for till tomorrow. So when I mentioned foreshadowing, I think the thing that I wanted to kind of clarify here was that this happened. I should have used the wider block where I allowed the pieces to fall off onto the tabletop more easily and creating less of an issue. In the future, that's what I would do. I don't do it in the duration of this video, so I do apologize. But for safety purposes, I just want to reiterate here again, this was not a good idea. I should have used a wider stop block for my cuts. That's end of story. So no excuse, just again, learn from my mistakes, and let's go ahead and continue with the video. A lot of these have imperfections that are kind of just dirty. Some of them have blade marks on them, so I'm going to try to use the sandpaper to kind of get those out and smooth the surface a bit. I switched table saw blades and it seemed to help. You can see here some of these are really bad. Like, oof. So we'll try to make it look pretty. I'm gonna plug in some headphones and go to work. Actually, wasn't too bad. It took like 40 seconds. Thank you again for watching the video. If you have not already, please subscribe and like the video. It does warm my heart to see those numbers go up and that everyone is enjoying my content. I really appreciate you guys sharing your time, and I hope that you guys are able to either recreate these, or if you do want to purchase these, they are going to be on my website. I will leave links both to my Etsy profile if you prefer that, as well as to my website, so that way you can choose how you would like to purchase these. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.